girls and their cats, welcome to my home. I'm Jali, and this is Wolf Moon, my little bundle of joy. And Lyla, she's hiding in my bedroom, probably under the bed. Wolf Moon likes copying his big sister, going on carriage rides to the park, and he likes any food. His dislikes would be loud lawnmowers. Lyla likes to hunt flies, play fetch with spring toys, quiet people, and Scorpios. She's not a fan of shoes in the house, messes, or laundry hampers without lids.
So how did you meet Lyla?
So I met Lyla in New Orleans in like 2021, and we were like, let's go see where like local people go. Like, what is New Orleans? So like we got to this place and we thought it was gonna be a bar. Like the Uber driver told us to go there. We get there and they were like, no, you can't come in. Now we're in the middle of nowhere. So we're just like laughing, walking along the highway, like trying to find another bar. And then my friend's like, is that you meowing? And I was like, no.
That's something you do.
It is
sometimes?
something I would do, absolutely. So no, it wasn't me meowing, but I like a little baby angel. It was Lyla. She was just crying all by herself in this field. She had a little bit of tummy problems and stuff, so took her back to the Airbnb. I like moved my flight up. I left my friend in New Orleans, and I was like, girl, I have to go back tonight because that's the only direct flight because the baby's so sick that I couldn't do 2 flights. Like I couldn't do a layover with her.
You're a mother now.
Yes, I'm a mom. I took Lyla on a plane, the direct flight. Stunk that whole plane up.
Oh no.
Because she had her little tummy problems. We got her back on track, like really quickly. And then I got her adopted. So she was technically the first cat I ever rescued. Someone drove all the way to get her, but guess what? She got ringworm and they had children and stuff. They were so devastated that they had to return her. It was really awkward when she came back home. I'm like, sorry girl, hey. Her ringworm went away so quickly. It was no big thing. But then I kept her because she's my baby and that's why we had to go through that experience.
How did you meet Wolf Moon and where did you get that cool name?
Yeah, well, so I'm kind of witchy. I'm in something called the Constellation Club. We meet every new moon and full moon. So I named him Wolf Moon. I met him when he was 3 weeks old, maybe. His mom and him and his brother were found in a park and then surrendered to the shelter. So I take in all the cats and I get everyone settled and then I'm like, okay, who are you all? What's going on? And then I saw his little paws and it was just like so cute. Every volunteer that would come in, I was like, do you want to see something really amazing? And I was just like showing him off and clearly I was just like over the moon by him. People saw him and would be like, when was he going to be available? And I'm like, I don't know yet. I mean, he has to be processed. And Lyla freaking loves him now. They're like best friends. Like her personality is so much more outgoing. I can't imagine her being an only child because I was always going to be a single cat girl. She's a tortie. She's sassy, but she found her boy who's like our soulmate. So now she's like playful and silly and gaining a little bit of like confidence.
How would you describe your relationship with her?
She holds me accountable. Yeah, she keeps me like on top of things. She has this little thing where she will pee if I have like a dirty pile. Having a little bit of a child that you got to work with helps me talk to people when they're having like trouble with their cats.
So you would say it made you a better cat rescuer.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
What are her nicknames?
June, because my dog's name was June. My stinky butted girl, just like my little love. Lyla's birthday is unknown. After Wolfie being Wolf Moon, I decided that I'll celebrate all my cats' birthdays on like a celestial holiday. So her birthday is celebrated on like May Day.
So Wolf Moon, does he have nicknames other than Wolfie?
Yes, my baby boy, my sweet little baby boy.
What is your controversial cat opinion?
Okay, so my most controversial cat opinion isn't technically my opinion, but through working in animal rescue, I have discovered and I've realized that there should be almost no barriers to adopting. Asking people where they work, asking where they live, like that's not really any of our business. When you've got a huge shelter, we need to be having a lot of cats finding homes too. Especially when times are hard, like people are gonna not always be living in a home for a year at a time. Everyone's home is kind of what you make it, in my opinion. And I've seen lots of people like go through the motions of like, oh, I have to surrender my cat because I have to move into my van. Or maybe they're moving into a van by choice because lots of people can't afford homes these days. It's just an alternate way of living. I think a lot of cats can be adaptable.
What are some of the requirements that shelters have that you think they don't need?
Working somewhere for a whole year and living somewhere for a whole year is a really hard thing to do right now, I think. As long as you can always be providing for your cat and your cat's gonna go wherever you go, you're gonna make sure your cat's like not suffering. I think that there's so much companionship that you could get through whatever you're going through too by having a cat. Whatever home means to you, your cat's gonna be right there with you. They're gonna have food and they're gonna have water. And if they need medical help, you're gonna do anything in your power to go find it.
Can we see your cat art?
I just get my cat art off Etsy. So I have a couple cats with hats. Cat with hat number 1. I think I got this at like a thrift store. At one point I was like, I need to have a white cat because I have a green couch. I love thrifting cat books. This is something my Uncle Shannon painted, and it was my mom's, and then my mom moved and she gave it to me.
Oh, yay.
And just like random cat figurines. There you go. This is my like cat shrine.
Oh,
I've got a couple cat vases. This is one of them.
Yeah, cute.
Anthropology find. I would love if someone could give me a suggestion when you'd ever use this amazing card. Cats are better.
What is this? Meow, 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 meow.
Meow, 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 meow. Oh, and then my little kitty's big city that Gina made me. That cat is also a vase. I met some amazing volunteers, and one of them gave me all this cat stuff. She was like, I need you to have all of this stuff, and this was one of them. Another mug someone gave me. I'm obsessed with like dish towels, so obviously I've got several dish towels that are cat themed. Oh, there's actually an apron version of this that I'm eyeing. More cats. I haven't bought any of these. These are all gifts.
It looks like they have some art down here so they can look at it while they eat.
Yeah, I want them to be happy while they have their dinner. This is like one of those scent things.
Oh, that's really cute.
Yeah. Another cat in a hat. Random little cat. And then, oh, like little books. Like I love thrifting random little cat books. This is a cat dreams book. And then this had a cat. Like, I don't know, it's just random. I don't know why I need these things. This is a vase as well. This is a figurine that my sister got me in Hawaii.
Cool.
And then this cat people poster is one of my like favorite memories. In New York, I went to a movie in Elizabeth Street Garden, like at night all by myself. And I went and got pasta and wine, and then I went to a movie by myself. And then I was like, I need this poster because that was a really fun day.
Okay, what is that movie about though?
It's like one of those like kitschy like joke movies. It's a pretty good movie. It's funny. This is all my fallen whiskers. It's like very Beauty and the Beast-esque. The black ones are typically Wolfie's, but Lyla has a couple black ones too.
Oh, you have a pillow.
Oh yeah, my cat pillow.
Cat bedspread.
Oh yeah.
You're like, wait, I didn't know I had this many
my
cat
other
things.
Well, it's everywhere. You kind of become desensitized. Oh, shower curtain. Shower curtain. That's the New York Times article. I was volunteering for Little Wanderers and Puppy Kitty. They highlighted a few people in animal rescue, and I was just one of the civilians that was feeding cats, and that's how I got into everything.
That's how I found you.
Yeah,
I reached out to
exactly.
you, like way back when.
I made so many friends that way. That's a gift for my friend Gina, the one who made me the little kitty's big city thing. And it makes rainbows when the sun hits it correctly, like, and Wolfie gets very excited about the rainbows.
So neat.
This is Stripper Cat. I think Ho Cat is the name of this. Iconic.
Oh, your dress, by the way.
I think I got it at Nordstrom. I had to have it.
Where do you keep the litter box?
So obviously when I toured this apartment, the first thing I thought was, wow, that's a great spot for a litter box. Why would I put my makeup on there when my cat could go poop there?
The things we give up as cat parents.
You're supposed to have 2 litter boxes, I think, per cat. I'm home all the time, so they poop and I smell it and I clean it up.
What kind of litter do you use?
I use the pellet litter, like paper pellet litter. So I have that cat tree. I mean, if you have a blanket on it, you get them to last quite a while. And I also have cardboard cat things, which I cleaned up. Having a guy with that many toes, you definitely want to have a lot of cardboard around. You can just get any old cardboard. It doesn't need to be an expensive cat thing. This is an expensive cat thing. It's so cute, obviously, and it lasts quite a while. But mostly you just get flat pieces of cardboard and put them all around. I have plastic. I fostered probably 30 cats with this couch, and there's no scratches on it. And I have a cat with 7 toes. I did, however, wash this before you came over and the water was black. And then I was looking at pictures with that blanket and I was like, oh, wait, you didn't wash that for a long time either. What's going on here? So I'll talk to my therapist about that. Random little trackers. They don't really play with them. I don't know. Sometimes they do. Okay. I like it to be available to them. It makes me feel like a better mom. Go to Grocery Outlet Bargain Market and you get the luck of the lottery. It's so much fun. I usually get the small ones, but then the last time I went there, they had the big ones. It was an epic food haul.
So just talk me through the process.
So I start getting yelled at. And then I get their little bowls, which I always have sitting right here for them. And then we go like that. Since Lyla isn't here, and since Wolfie is a wolf boy, I'm gonna have to protect Lila's food until she comes to eat it, because he'll finish his food and go to her food and see. But then she'll also like wait for his food. Like, it's the thing they have. So that's that. And then they have more food in here. I have just like indoor, organic, Purina naturals.
And what is this little cat proofing?
This is so that, well, they both do it now. He was the one who was breaking in, but sometimes I'm like, wait, Wolfie's over here and someone's breaking in over there. Girl! She'll usually be like, oh, let me run away. But he'll fully have his head in there, like totally have his whole entire head in there. I like them to have mostly wet food. I'll give them the dry food with some water on it if they're just having a little whiny day, like They want extra food. Like if I'm eating, they're eating, but for the most part, we should just be having some wet food in the morning and wet food at night. But I'm a pushover mom, you know? And he's a big boned boy. So we have snacks a lot, yeah. Oh, random things Lyla likes to carry this around. And you'll just hear that at like 4 a.m. and I'm like, girl, even Wolfie doesn't want to play right now. That's where Lyla likes to go. Her secondary bed is right here.
Oh, yeah.
Wolfie doesn't really like, he only goes in there, I feel like, if he's trying to take her bed.
Cozy.
Mostly he wants to lay wherever I am. Wolfie's like my shadow. I always leave their cat carrier under the bed and they just nap in it. So it's always like a comfortable little place. So when I bring it out, they're not like freaked out or anything. They're like, oh, it's my little nap. And also, I always find them. Like there's always at least one cat in here. One of them sleeps with me and then one will sleep under the bed and they alternate. So we also have the catio.
Is he allowed out here?
Yeah, so we
okay.
supervise him, and when he runs away, I'll bring him back. We'll do it a few times, and then he has a last straw, and then he's done. And then he watches from the bathroom right there.
What is your favorite thing about cats?
That like every cat is so different, that they're so versatile. You'll always be surprised by a cat. It's just so satisfying when like you're able to connect with a cat that's like maybe more reserved or more has their guard up. Like literally, I love them so much. Okay, that's the tour. Thanks for stopping by.